Hey guys, welcome back to... I don't know if I want to necessarily call this, like, welcome back to Hogwarts Legacy, but, I don't know. So we finished the main story and the last part, but there is this, like, main story-like quest. Hello? I was gonna say, that's taking a minute. So there's this quest right here. We have to go speak with Weasley, and there's gonna be something else for us to do, and then I have some storyline quests to finish, and then I have some mini quests here. So like I'll probably do, you know, solved by the I think the only one I don't intend on completing is the man behind the moons. Oh, I have to return the moons to him? How many of them do I have by now? Oh, I have a Niffler. It's not my Niffler. I have 11 of them. Ooh. I still won't end up finishing that quest, but I might go see him, get up to Alohomora too. So like I've got a bunch. I probably won't finish the Daily Keys. But I want to try and finish as many quests as I can in this video, and then save kind of world stuff for other videos. So we're in Weasley's office. We need to talk with her, so we're gonna go ahead and do that. Hello.
Professor Weasley, you wanted to see me?
I did. We haven't had a chance to speak since I know you were quite close with Professor Fig.
Hogwarts won't be the same without him.
No, it won't. But I can assure you that he would want us to press on, and that he would rest easy knowing that the future of the wizarding world is in hands like yours.
Thank you, Professor.
You've had quite a year, both inside and outside of Hogwarts.
I still think I should have absorbed
I've
the
heard
magic
all
instead of
sorts
leaving it
rumors.
under Hogwarts
You've
again.
ridden a graphorn, befriended a goblin, rescued hippogriffs, even helped Mr. Ollivander track down a family wand.
How did you...
It's harder to keep secrets around here than one might suspect. I'm just glad you found such a good friend in Miss Onai. I think her mother shares the sentiment. While I do not condone taking matters into your own hands when it comes to men like Rookwood and Harlow, your bravery is to be commended.
Thank you, Professor.
No need to discuss it further. What I would like to discuss is your wizard's field guide. May I see it?
Of course.
I don't have everything in there. Am I gonna have to collect the rest of them? Is that the rest of this main quest?
What do you think, Professor?
I think you've been busy this year. I see some progress here, but quite a bit of your field guide has yet to be completed. Fortunately, you do have some time to prepare for your OWLs. I will confess, I had a sense about you from that first moment you came bursting in, late, to the sorting ceremony.
Just had to tack on the late part.
See that my instincts were correct. To think you've only been with us a year and you'll already be taking your OWLs, well, it's nothing short of astonishing.
Thank you, Professor, for everything.
You are most welcome. I look forward to seeing what you do during the rest of your time with us.
Dear Professor Weasley, thank you for your owl. I am overjoyed to hear that this most recent crop of 7th years includes a number of students who may be both interested in and well suited for a career at the Ministry. Of course, their OWLs will provide confirmation of the latter, but equally invaluable to our recruitment process is your opinion. You have unique perspective given your experience with us, and for that I am truly grateful. I look forward to further updates as the term progresses. Respectfully yours, Ferris Spavin, Minister for Magic. Mr. for Magic. Oh, it's locked. I have to complete it? House Cup? What? How many pages do I have? Like, out of how many? How do I know? I don't know. I should probably use the rest of my talent points. I'm missing a lot of appearances. Oogie. There's still enemies I haven't faced yet? Okay, how do I know how many field guide pages I still need? Google! I have 81 of 150. I don't know that I'm ever gonna finish this. I'm missing a lot. In Hogwarts, too. Oof. I really want to do this, but I don't know. I don't know. Let's go speak with Sebastian. I think this might be almost the end of his line of quests. I don't think there's much more with him afterwards. I think I still have a little bit to do with Poppy. And possibly a little bit more to do with Natty.
I've always said that travel broadens the mind.
Yes, Ignatia. You didn't see me go back here. Okay. I'll also probably be cutting in and out quite a bit as like I go to and from places. Like I know I didn't just now, but I probably will just to try and make sure I can get as much in here as I need.
She's devastated. She just buried your uncle alone.
I did it for her.
Sebastian, Anne can't bear the thought of turning you in, but...
What? Turn me in? She saw what happened.
I'll give you some time to think, Sebastian.
Turn him in? Turn him in?
Turn me in?
Not to Azkaban.
Sebastian.
Did you hear that? You saw what happened. I never wanted to hurt my uncle.
You can't cast that spell
I
without
can't believe
meaning
he's
it
gone.
though.
How did things go so wrong? I didn't mean it. I
You
didn't mean
did
to-
though, otherwise it wouldn't have worked.
Anne, I was only trying to help. I can't leave now. Anne needs me more than ever. You understand. You can talk to Ominous. Make him understand. He listens to you. I need to be with Anne.
I'll talk to him. I just don't want
worry,
him getting
Sebastian.
shipped
I
off.
shall speak with Ominous.
Sebastian.
Thank you. You're a good friend, truly.
I know I am. You owe me.
No matter what
Again.
happens from here. I'm glad we met.
I suppose I am too.
Sebastian,
Ominous.
what a mess. I can't believe it. After I last saw you, I went
You didn't
straight
see
to
me, though.
Hogwarts. Before I had time to talk to Black, I heard from Anne. I rushed to Feldcroft and found her with Solomon's body. She was beside herself with grief. Part of her wants Sebastian to face the consequences, another part can't bear the thought of it. I don't want to lose Sebastian, but I don't think we have a choice.
No. No. We're not turning him into no one. Don't get me wrong. He did not do good things. And again, if this was like if this was actually like in real life, yes. He should pay, like, he should have to deal with some kind of consequence here. But this is a video game, and I can't bear the thought of him more than likely going to Azkaban for using an unforgivable.
We do have
And
a
Gia
choice.
can convince
What
Ominous of
good would it do
anything.
to turn him in now? He clearly regrets everything. He's not going to do anything like this again.
We've both heard that before.
But we also need to think about Anne. She's lost her health, now she's lost her uncle. Do you really want to take her brother away from her too?
I understand what you're saying. Perhaps you're right.
I don't think Ominous and
As much
Sebastian
as I
would be
believe
the
that
same
Sebastian
again, though.
should pay for his actions,
I agree.
would only be punishing Anne as well.
I agree.
I hope we're doing the right thing. I'll talk to Anne. If it comes from me, she'll agree with this decision.
Thank you, Ominous. You're a good friend.
I just want to hug them
Whatever
both.
lies ahead, we must face it together. That I know.
Oh? Like, you and I together? Or, like, all of us together? Okay. Now I need... Will it show you? It's not showing. I was hoping it would be kind of like with the maps. You know how, like, if you zoom in, it'll tell you, like, hey, there's, like, a field page here. And it didn't. But there is a quest over here. Ah. Didn't mean to back all the way out. Okay. I need to go start that, otherwise I will never actually, like, come back to it, because I will forget.
I would like to speak with you.
What do you
Meet me
mean?
in the Undercroft as soon as you can.
I was just in the Undercroft.
Try a day in Hogsmeade if I could.
What? I was just in the Undercroft.
I'm always looking for an excuse to go to sleep.
Sir. Where is this? Oh. He's gonna get smacked. Oh. Or fully taken apart. Just cracks me up. What does this do? I've already been in there.
Nearly dying, Julie.
Ooh, that's not it. I thought they were both doors that went into the library. Oh, they are. Okay.
Oh, the ministry will hear about this. The fiends will rot in Azkaban.
Sir, are you all right? You seem to be in some distress.
All right? Do I look all right? I've been kidnapped.
How can you be kidnapped when you're right here?
What sort of question is that? Of course I'm right here. I've more than one frame. Do you only have one home? It's my other frame. It's been stolen. And by students, no less. They paid filthy thieves to steal my other frame.
I don't want to upset him
Oh
further.
dear, that sounds awful.
Well, awful is exactly what Astoria Cricket is. She's behind all of this. She and her friends were moaning about me, of all the nerve. Then I heard her plot to enlist a gang of good-for-nothings to have me stolen from the Three Broomsticks. That's where my other frame hung. A hovel of a place. Though I suppose one could do worse. I once knew a portrait who ended up in the Hog's Head. No one's heard from him since.
Right. So, back to your frame.
Ah, yes. There I was, powdering my wig, and the next thing I knew, I was being manhandled by rogues and carried off. As if I can afford not to be at my post. I do important work for the headmaster, and I need my other frame back at the Three Broomsticks.
Just who is Astoria Cricket, and what would she want with your frame?
She's a fourth-year troublemaker, that's who. She and her band of hoodlums discuss all sorts of misdeeds right under my nose, and then resent me for overhearing them. I can only assume they took my frame in some misguided attempt to punish me for doing my job.
What do you mean you do important work for the headmaster?
Let's just say I overhear quite a bit in Serona's fine establishment, and the headmaster likes to know all about it. He's come to count on me in this regard. Reminds me of my prefect days.
I don't suppose you have any idea where your stolen frame was taken. Can you see anything from it?
I most certainly can. They brought me to a ruin of all places. Some crumbling atrocity surrounded by water from the sound of it. Oh, I do also recall seeing the coast on the way.
I could look into the matter for you.
Oh, would you? How marvelous. Do it quickly, though, won't you? The place they took me to is quite beneath me.
Sorry, that was my knuckle. It just popped.
It's an outrage.
Okay, he's obnoxious. Yeah, we could. Wait. Oh, I was just in the Undercroft. I was just down there, though. I'm confused. I'm really confused. Okay, we're going to try again. Okay, it's just him.
I'm glad you came.
Sebastian, I received your L. What's happened?
Ominis spoke with Anne about what happened with my Uncle Solomon. She believes I should pay for what I did, but she won't turn me in. She said the guilt I'll have to live with is punishment enough.
I'm so
Oh,
sorry.
he looks like he needs a
I'm glad to know
hug.
that you can at least try to move on now.
The thing is, I think I've lost my sister, my twin, forever. She refuses to even see me. I can't blame her. I couldn't really blame any of you if you gave up on me entirely. You all believed in me, and I let you all down.
Anne may just need some time. Surely one day she'll be able to forgive you.
I hope you're right. I realize I can't undo what's been done, but I can try every day to make up for it. I owe you and Ominis everything for standing by me.
Well, it wasn't easy. But I believe in you, Sebastian. I've had a sense about you since that first day in Defense Against the Dark Arts.
Seems so long ago. Thank you. I have no idea what's to come, but I'm grateful for your friendship.
Aww.
I'm glad you came to Hogwarts.
A Sallow
I wondered if you might
grave?
teach me how to cast a
Complete
curse
Sebastian
situation.
Sallow's relationship line?
Which one?
Never mind. I'm not
On second thought, perhaps I don't need to learn any curses at the moment.
Very well.
He
Let's
was
speak again
so
soon.
eager. He was like, yes. Learn a curse? Yes. Then I was like, oh, that's not what I wanted. Okay. Especially not the one that's left. Okay. Let's go ahead and we'll go do Poppy's thing first. Over here. Okie dokie. Okay, there's a mongrel right over there, but I don't want to deal with it, so I'm hoping if I start the quest, I don't have to.
remarkable.
What, that I'm on the floor?
I got here as soon as I could.
Did you see the symbol above the entrance?
No,
It's the one the mooncalves made at the henge.
I didn't pay attention.
Of course Doran implied as much, but to see it up there...
Could this actually be where the Snidgets are hidden?
Let's find out. Doran's waiting for us just up ahead.
I'm ready if you are.
Can you believe it? Actual Snidgets. I'm glad we seem to be a step ahead of the poachers.
It is a little strange we haven't heard anything from them.
They're
If we're lucky,
measles.
they're still poring over Graham's research. There was a fair amount. We, on the other hand, had Doran to guide us. Even if the poachers do somehow stumble upon this place,
Revelio and gone.
Hello.
Greetings.
I hope we haven't kept you waiting long, Doran.
Not at all. Then again, it is not I who awaits your arrival. Do you have the Moonstone with you?
We do.
Good. It is as important to what happens next as both of you are.
So, what does happen next? What are these pillars here?
It goes there.
A safeguard, I suspect. There is only one way to find out. And as for how to go about that, the two of you may know better than anyone.
Okay, it has something to do with this and all the markings on the ground. I need it to be...
I wonder if the pillars move at all.
Is it showing that it needs one on the sun and one on the other thing? Does it need to be on one of the thingies?
Perhaps it has to do with the light in the darkness.
But I have one on the sun and on the thingy. Ooh, why is this one glowing? And see, now this one's glowing.
Perhaps it has to do with the light in the darkness. That did it! Look,
I don't-
Doran, a doorway.
I don't know what I
suspect
did.
we all know what lies beyond that passage.
No idea what
And
I did.
now, I'm afraid I must leave you. At least for a time.
You're not coming in with us.
If the Snidgets are here, the herd will want to see the truth of it for themselves. Alec especially. Go on without me. I will rejoin as soon as I'm able.
Yep, I had no idea what I did to solve that puzzle just then. Alright, let's go on in. The Gilded Perch. There you go.
Revelio.
Look at the murals on the wall.
Confringo.
Creatures. This place must have been built for terror. They had nothing to fear.
What makes you say that?
The poacher camps always felt oppressive. It's hard to explain, but the feeling was palpable. At least to me. The sense I get
So
here
many
is of
books.
safety and calm. You haven't seen my grand study.
I didn't mean to cut her off.
Revelio.
Just want to make sure I get everything. It doesn't open. Okay.
Revelio. Wingardium Leviosa. Leviosa.
I was gonna say, how do I get up to the chest up here? Dee-doot. There we go. A globe. Woo. Okay.
Confringo.
I'll wager this isn't the dead end it seems to be. But
No.
how to get through?
I need my blocks.
Leviosa.
There's no way that's the only reason why I came up on this side. Or it is. Are both the other blocks over there? Oh, there's one.
Wingardium Leviosa.
I hate Wingardium Leviosa. I hate it. Nope, that's not where that one goes.
Incendio. Wingardium Leviosa.
Do I?
Leviosa.
Stop tilting like that. There we go.
Revelio. Wingardium Leviosa.
Sure, just launch it. Oh, Poppy just fell. On the thingy.
Leviosa.
Oh no, I need... Hold on, I need glaciers. Sweet.
Of course. How clever.
Little puppy squeating. Forgot how to cover your track.
What was that?
Uh-oh.
That's for certain.
Oh yeah, let's use some chomping cabbages. Oh, we've got hope.
The fight is only just.
Oh, I just hit one of them.
Shall we finish?
Miserable weed.
What does it want me to do? Hold on. No, it's this one. Oh. Ooh, that was good.
I've never been one for gardening. One has to defend oneself against. Never like vegetables.
Looks like someone Incendio. Leviosa.
Confringo.
Leviosa. What sort of person fights with glass?
lose all of them.
Are the two of you unharmed? I had hoped to return before it was too late.
We're fine, but if you hadn't got here when you did, I led them here, Doran.
You fought with us against your kind. I am glad to have witnessed this. I now believe all that Doran told me.
Revelio. They are the ones I saw, Alec.
Finish your work here, brother. All the events you divined have not yet come to pass.
Hold on, guys. I'm collecting stuff. Come on. Pick it up. So many things to collect. Not that I even need the money. Trying to restock on my Wiggenweld though. Used quite a few there in that last video. Oh, come on. I love running in circles. Okay, let's go ahead and go. Let's see, what does this need? Oh, I just have to apparently tap it. I was thinking there was going to be another puzzle of some sort.
There they are. Now, all that remains is to break the charm.
You want us to...
Make a lovely omelet crack.
I only ever wanted to see them safe, which they are. You should do it.
Of course, I'm the main character. Omeletus! Egg sandwiches! Oh my goodness, that's not what I was expecting! They're so cute!
Merlin, they're lovely. But what happens now? They can't care for themselves, and surely once word gets out of their reappearance...
No harm will come to them. The centaurs
I was kind of hoping I'd be able to take them back to
You
him
have
very
my word.
Thank you, Doran, for helping us to find them and to fight for them.
It is you who deserves the merit, child. You did what the poachers would never have. Remember that.
They look like the birds from the Angry Birds movie. Which I've never seen all the way through. But I've seen clips of it.
Allow us to carry the mantle from here.
If it's all right, Doran, I think I'd like to stay behind and spend a little more time with the Snidgets.
I think that is all for this quest. I think I've finished Poppies. Oh yeah, talent point. It's not letting me... Okay, it's unavailable. Do I have to leave by myself? I don't know. Okay. So we're
Are
here
you
with
ready to
Natty.
finish Harlow?
Yes. I do want to say, though, I think someone's lighting fireworks outside. I'm hearing fireworks. And I don't have Moose in here with me. However, Moose is, like, terrified of fireworks. So
Are you ready
if you
to finish
hear
Harlow?
noises
I'm
or I
ready to
abruptly
finish
cut off,
Harlow
it's because
once
I've gone
and
to get
for all.
him.
What is your plan?
I received an owl from Mrs. Bickle. She wondered if we were having any luck going after Harlow. Suggested we could gather evidence from a friend near Manor Cape.
But she warned us to stay out of it. Was rather adamant about it.
Precisely.
Harlow knows that we saved Archie, and that we rescued Mr. Rabe. The letter didn't come from Mrs. Bickle, did it?
I do not believe it did. Harlow intends to ambush us.
But now we have the upper hand. We can prepare.
We are stronger than Harlow, and he knows it. That's why he's resorting to this sort of trickery. We must go.
Okay.
Agreed. Let's finish this.
Brilliant.
I need my battle outfit on.
Harlow's ready.
Hold on. Battle gear. I haven't worn my red outfit in a while, so I'll wear that one. Oh, but I cut her off. That's not what I wanted to
Perhaps we
do.
ought to inform Officer Singer about plans.
I already sent her an owl to let her know that we were following a lead given to us by Mrs. Bickle.
Oh, they'll
Are
love
you
that.
concerned she might tell your mother?
Indeed she will, but so be it. I am tired of hiding it from her. My mother needs to understand that I will not be safe from the Ashwinders until everyone is. I shall pursue them until they are finished, and I think she knows that. As do you.
That I do.
Keep an eye out. Harlow is likely around here somewhere.
Revelia.
I sense he is close.
Where is he?
I do not know. We should look around.
Gullible children, walk right into our trap.
Oh, okay, they know I'm here.
Ashwinders, we were right.
You're going to regret that. I'm just warming up.
Aha! Back some more. I know your kind. You're easier to spot than an eruption can. You were still hanging about.
For a very long time. What's your back? Time to teach someone else. You've been holding our side long enough.
Ooh.
Oh, forever. Look at a little children's playtime.
I will not be cast about!
Are you even trying?
Stop, 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 stop. Sorry, I realized I went quiet again.
Novice luck. Expulso!
You will guess what is coming to you.
Ow.
You've made a great.
That's the best you can do. You can't hold out forever. My one.
Nice one.
Whack. And whack. And whack. There's ancient magic here too. Oh, I just lost all that stuff though.
Little Nat Sioni, innit? And her excruciatingly loyal companion. You two have done quite a bit of damage to my business interests. But I must grudgingly give you some credit. What was once a mere annoyance has become remarkably problematic. Fortunately, I pride myself on my problem-solving skills.
Ah, that doesn't do as much as it used to. Where'd he go? All the spells. Where did we go?
This will not end in your favor.
I'm gonna grab more of them.
Ready to scurry back to Hogwarts? Incendio!
On your toes, my little treacle.
Dang it.
Not so tough now, are ya?
I thought I was supposed to be able to throw those so that I transform. Oh my god, he just went sky high. Wow. Theophilus is such a funny name. That cracks me up. Rah, 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 rah. Rah, 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 rah.
What shall you do now?
I hit it. Excuse you, I hit it. Whack. 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 And that. Woo! Yeah. Don't even give him a chance to freaking stand up. Stop. Ow. Can you just say I fight like a muggle? I think I started to say actually at one point, but I wasn't sure what our background was. Like if there actually even is like a definite like our character. This again. Oh my gosh, it's Rookwood all over again. Oh, I've done it twice now. What? How is he standing back up? Oh, okay. No, don't turn your back on him. Don't turn your back on him. Wait, is she okay? Oh, and our mother's gonna turn around and yell at me. I would be the that'd be my expectation. This is your fault. You should have stopped her. Why didn't you? Interesting. I'm going to bet that she's okay. Oh, we're in the hospital ward. I've only ever been in here to sneak stuff out. Hello.
Are you sure you are up for a visitor?
Yes, Mother. I feel fine. and it will do me good to see my friend.
Very well. But do not overdo it, Natsai.
I know, Mother.
Her mother doesn't like me. I'm trying to visit.
It is good to see you, my friend.
Hi.
I'm glad to see you're doing so well.
I am doing better than it appears. I am only here because my mother insisted, just to be safe. I was relieved when she told me that you were all right.
Thanks to you.
Only because of you. How are you feeling?
Well, I've had better days, but Nurse Blaney says that I am on the mend.
I am sorry, Natty. It's my fault you got hurt.
What? No. Do not blame yourself for this. The moment that I saw Harlow aim his wand at you, well...
I don't think... I think either option is fine, so I'm just gonna...
You quickly made the choice to protect me.
I did what I had to, and I would do it again.
I shouldn't turn my back on him, though. That was my, like, arrogantly walking away.
Guilty.
Of course not. There was nothing that you... Oh my... I cannot believe that it took me
What?
this long to see it.
See what?
He made a choice based on instinct. My father.
Oh.
You, my friend, are no more to blame for my injuries today than I am to blame for my father's sacrifice years ago.
From what I know of him, it seems there's a lot of your father in you.
That's very kind of you to say. I hope that you are right. This has all been a bit much, hasn't it? A battle here at Hogwarts. Everything we have done to take down Harlow and the rest of Rookwood's lot. But we have done it. Rookwood is dead, Harlow is on his way to Azkaban, and the rest of them are on the run. A few of the dregs will still be about, fighting for their lost cause. But Rookwood's enterprise has fallen apart.
Everything is safer now because of us. Because of you.
Thank you, but we make a formidable team. You, my fellow traveler, have enriched my time at Hogwarts beyond anything I could have imagined. Thank you. I believe your friendship to be one of the most important in my life.
Aww.
Thank you for coming to visit me.
That's
It is
so sweet.
always good to see you.
The Avenging Gazelle. Now, I didn't read the one that I got with Poppy. But I think I finished all of that as well. Also, I noticed that this quest actually will unlock once I reach level 34, and for some reason I had it... Oh, I'm not done with Poppy. For some reason I had it in my head that I had to complete this in order to do the house cup. Oh, but I suppose we will go and see Poppy in the Great Hall. I should probably put my school gear back on. This is such a waste of time. There's no reason for me to do this except for the fact that I want to. And that is enough reason for me. Okay. I need to go to the Great Hall to talk to Poppy. Oh my goodness. I don't know if I'm going to be able to do all the side quests after this. Hi! You're not who I thought you were, never mind. Thought that was Sebastian.
Just the person I was hoping to see.
Hello!
I see Doran finally convinced you to leave the Snidgets.
If anyone can keep them out of poacher hands, it's the centaurs. And I wanted to thank you. When the poachers ambushed us, it was nice not to face them alone.
Of course. It's the sort of thing friends do for each other, isn't it?
I suppose so. I am glad you came to Hogwarts. It's already been my best year. I wouldn't want
They've
to
all
repeat
been
of
telling me
Horntail
that.
Hall, of course, but I did enjoy the Three Broomsticks. Had no idea how lovely it was there.
Had you never been to the Three Broomsticks?
I used to spend most of my time with Highwing, and well, I don't know how Serona feels about hippogriffs popping in for a butterbeer.
You're not getting your
Highwing's the
hippogriff
only
back.
one I would have gone with.
I may have like
Oh,
4 or
glad,
5
of
others,
course.
but...
Nothing
I
wrong with
wouldn't-
that. Highwing's good company.
I would rather
She is.
spend
Although I am beginning to see the appeal of a
my
human
time with
friends.
animals.
It was nice to talk about my parents and Gran with someone. And share Highwing.
You're not getting her back.
I don't suppose you've heard anything from your parents, have you?
I haven't, but I'm perfectly fine with that.
Does your Gran know that we found the Snidges?
It definitely feels like we're
hold it in
wrapping
any
things up
longer.
to say
I
goodbye.
told her everything. She was livid that I'd been anywhere near the poachers, but she confessed that she was rather envious about the Snidgets.
It has all been a pleasure, Poppy. Do try and stay out of trouble.
Don't know that I can. We've taken on poachers twice now, successfully. I rather think you've helped me develop a taste for it.
Oh no.
And with centaurs as allies, I might actually go looking for trouble.
Don't do that.
You and I should meet for a butterbeer soon. Perhaps Highwing can join us?
You're not getting your hippogriff back. She's mine. Okay. What's that? So now I have all these little side quest thingies to do. I might actually go and see if I can track down Mr. Moon first. I don't know if it'll tell me where he is though. Oh, it will. Okay. I might just run there. But I've run into quite a few things that need Alohomora too, and I haven't had them.
It's tormenting, Professor Black.
Life is so peaceful in Hamlet.
Hello, Mr. Moon.
Oh, greetings! Any luck removing some more of those demiguise statues?
I actually have some moons for you.
Oh, my mind feels lighter already knowing those statues are gone. I did promise to show you how to improve casting Alohomora once you'd brought me enough moons. Oh, with that knowledge, you'll be able to break open even stronger locks. However, we don't yet know who's behind these statues. Still plenty of the foul things lying in wait to torture me. Oh. If you bring me more moons, I'll show you how to cast the most powerful form of Alohomora known to wizard kind. At least known to me.
Okay, I wanted to do that.
Moons, You'll save my sanity.
He'll save my sanity. Okay. I really don't know how I want to go about doing this, because I feel like this could probably be a whole video in itself. But I like that it's ending on an even 45 parts. But then I guess it won't be, because as I come back to do just more like exploring and stuff, I'll probably continue to say, well, part this and part that. I don't know. I guess this is probably a good place to end it. The thing is, I want to do this. I want to do this. It's okay. I'm ahead on recording, so maybe it's one of those things that I can come back and add when I get to level 34. I can spend those. I don't think it should take me too long to get there. Oh, this was the one that would turn them into explosive objects. I don't know that I'll use it, but... I don't use any of those. I mean, it's making me use that stuff more. I don't think I want anything in here. I mean, I've been making Thunderbird potions, but I haven't been using them. I guess we'll do that. Okay. That will be it for this video. Thank you guys so much for watching. Don't forget to comment, like, and subscribe. Well, I guess I don't need to necessarily be wrapping things up yet, because I'll be coming back to do the wizard tournament thing I just saw. But in case I I wouldn't put it past me to forget. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you all in the next video. If I forget, otherwise I'll see you here in just a second. Alright, so I have literally just unlocked level 34, or gotten to level 34, and that means I've unlocked having the like end of the year ceremony in the Great Hall. So I'm taking my OWLs. It's cheating! Amit, don't let him do that. You're a Ravenclaw. Come on. Ooh, I have a few of those. So I'll take a field trip to my room of requirement. Where am I? A boggart? It's her dad! Oh, I forget what the spell is. I don't even want to know what Georgia's greatest fear would be. Oh, there she is. It's like I haven't seen her at all. Girls. I haven't seen Sebastian. I didn't see Sebastian at all, or Ominous.
This year we have seen our students exemplify the bravery of Godric Gryffindor. Allow me to finish.
Allow me to finish.
The loyalty of Helga Hufflepuff. The wisdom of Rowena Ravenclaw.
Rowena Ravenclaw.
The ambition of Salazar Slytherin.
Oh, there's Ominous.
And so,
he's like,
the winner of
nah.
this year's House Cup.
Excuse me, Headmaster, if I may.
Oh, it's me.
One particular student's heroism during the attack on Hogwarts, not to mention the level to which they have excelled in
Don't
their
single me
coursework,
out, Weasley.
as a new student, no less.
Especially when I'm not in a seat. I'm not sitting.
Well, it would seem that it certainly merits, I'd say, 100 points to
I
their
think we
house.
just won. I think we
Do
won.
you agree?
Ah, yes.
He does not
Thank
agree.
you, Professor Weasley.
He does not agree.
I suppose we have our winner.
Why am I standing? Girl, sit down. Oh. Oh, even Ominous is hurrahing. Why is my house so small? I don't know either of the girls behind me. Woo! Okay, so it seems that whatever your house is the winner. Not the credits. Wow. Wow. I loved this game. This game was amazing, especially once, like, and I won't, like, linger on it, but I still do have a bit of an issue that a game is released and is so demanding that it requires, like, even, like, decent gaming PCs to have, like, upgrade parts in order to run it well. Like, that really irks me, and it's not just this game, but, like, that really bugs me. However, once acquiring said, like, upgrade parts, the game played so well, and it was, I mean, other than the water glitch, whatever that was, but this game was so much fun. So much fun. And I know it's very controversial. I know that the entire, like, Harry Potter and, like, universe, I totally totally get it. But like, I have to say, like, if this is like your kind of thing, like if you're into side mission, character building, world exploring, like, it's got a good story. There's plenty of different relationships that you can build. I'm really sad that there's no romance option. But I think it's a really good game. I completely understand why it's controversial. I get it. But it is a good game. I do recommend it. I do think it's a lot of fun. I don't really know what else to say about it. Like, I'm still not done playing. Like, I have a whole lot. I've only really covered like the first, like, or like the northern, like Hogwarts and up. Was it Hogsmeade? It might be Hogsmeade and up. In the map of like exploring, and I still know I've missed tons of stuff. But like, this game was really good, and I'm like super sad that it's over. I will say I don't know that this game has a lot of replayability. Like, I would love to try playing as another house, and I have the game for PlayStation. I haven't played it at all, but I know I eventually will. And when I do, I'll probably play as a Slytherin, just out of kind of curiosity. I don't know. Well, maybe Gryffindor. One of the two. But I don't know that this game has a whole lot of replayability, just because it is very vast. It is quite a large game. And with that, even with that being said, and I know that there's like supposed to be, I'm taking my earbud out and sorry, I'm having a hard time concentrating with the music, so I'm gonna mute it. So, okay. I do, like each house has like different house specific quests you can do, but I don't know that there's enough of them to really warrant like replaying, because I don't think you really get different outcomes. I know that there's another ending where like you choose to absorb the magic, and I still stand by the fact that that should have been what I did, and I kind of let Fig guilt trip me into not doing it. But my plan, like, as soon as I realized what like my options were, I personally wanted to absorb the magic. I am still of firm belief that it is better better in my character, not as like a source of her having more power, more that it's not just sitting around beneath Hogwarts where it can be found, where it can be attacked, where it can be misused again. I think it is, I much would have preferred that Georgia take it. And again, like I said during the video, like during that section of the game, I would, like, if it's one of those things that, like, if Geo was killed, then that magic would hopefully pretty much go away. Whereas it's still sitting underneath Hogwarts, where it can be found, it can be misused, it can be abused, like, anyways. But yeah, I don't really know what else to say. I'm trying to think, because I review for my end of the year thing. I gotta remember what my questions even are. I don't even have it pulled up. That's not it. There it is. Okay, so the story, I thought the story was really good. There were some things that I did not see coming, like Sebastian offing his uncle. Didn't see that happening. I think there were a couple things that unfortunately I had spoiled, because I'm not really on Hogwarts Legacy TikTok anymore, but for a hot minute there I was. And because of that, like, some things were unfortunately spoiled for me. The gameplay was pretty good. I do think that it is very easy to get tripped up over the amount of buttons. I appreciate having the option to switch between like sets of spells, but I still like found myself only using like the red spells, like the super offensive spells, because I would get super tripped up in remembering where I put my purple spells, where I put my yellow spells. I had them all split up, and like when I wasn't under the pressure of like fighting, I was like, oh well, these all probably go together pretty well, and these go together really well, but like in the midst of fighting, it wasn't as useful. And again, it's really easy to get tripped up. I was constantly like there at the beginning. I was obsessed with getting Chinese chomping cabbages because I was constantly throwing them by accident because I would hit the wrong button. I don't know how many times I remember myself saying, "That's not what I meant. That's not what I meant. That's not what I meant," because I would press the wrong thing. But like for the most part, I felt like it controlled pretty smooth. It is kind of rough when you're flying. Like it's very easy to like fly into cliff sides. It is very difficult to land high wing, unfortunately. Like I loved using high wing to like get around, but she was very difficult to land with or to get out of like tight spaces with. Which made me use the broom more, and the broom was fine, but it also at times would like I'd have a hard time getting like up out of somewhere. There were also actually a couple times where like it was like my buttons were stuck, my buttons weren't stuck. Actually, I've been to get to level 34 to unlock the house cup thing here at the end. I was doing a bunch of like world exploring, and in the next video of Hogwarts Legacy that goes up, that is just me doing that kind of stuff. I got stuck. Like I don't know what else to say. Like I got stuck in an area, like she was actually stuck, and then I was trying to get out of it, and then my buttons stuck, and I was like zooming into like the side of a cliff. Like it was, I don't know, it was really annoying. But honestly, for the most part, the gameplay was pretty good. The graphics, once I got my dual channels installed, the graphics, I was able to turn them all the way up to ultra, and they were, for the most part, very pretty. There were a couple times where like it was a little slow to render, or it just looked a little odd, like it didn't look super natural. And I did realize that like Georgia included, like all of the characters kind of moved the same way. They would clasp their hands together in front of them, or like move one hand, and it didn't always match up with what they were saying. It was just they're like cycling through these motions, and Georgia would do it too. Audio, the music for this, I love the music for this game. When I'm working on homework or I just kind of need background music, I find myself, I have a playlist on Spotify that is nothing but movie and game scores. And when I saw that not only is there the score for this game, they've also made a study album, like specifically for studying, of Hogwarts Legacy music. I was like, heck yes. Added them to my like, I just call it my instrumental playlist, but I added it to that. The music is beautiful, very fitting of the atmosphere. It really helps to build atmosphere. Love the music. I will say, like, it still does kind of bother me, like, how robotic Georgia sounds to a point, and I think it's because is she AI, or like is it someone like pre-recorded all these lines? I don't know. I do know that like a lot of people have used the characters in these games in like AI programs. No, I've never done that. I don't know how easy or difficult it is to make the characters sound how they're supposed to, but like Georgia sounded very robotic to me, and it, like, I eventually got used to it, and I didn't really notice it as much anymore because I just gotten used to it. But especially at the beginning, it really bugged me. And that might also be because like you can choose the different like tone of their voice. Like you can have it set lower, you can have it set higher. I don't know if maybe that's why it sounds so robotic, that maybe it was just one person recording all of these lines, but to pitch it up and down makes it sound more robotic. I don't know. But that really at the beginning really bugged me. Difficulty. I would say the game is pretty average difficulty. I wouldn't say it's like ridiculously hard, but I also wouldn't say it's easy. Again, it's really like all of the different buttons. Like, I'm going to use my dad as an example. My dad has been playing the game on the PlayStation, and he gets very easily frustrated with constantly like all the different kinds of buttons. I'll ask him like, okay, like, how was it? How, like, have you played it all lately? And he's like, no, because I couldn't figure out what these buttons were, or I got so tired of having to switch through all the different buttons. So it is a little difficult, like, to get used to that. I don't find it very easy to get into the swing of like navigating all the different spells. But I think it's pretty average, like, you know, starts out really easy, gets steadily more difficult. Once you're getting spells that power your ancient magic, I really realized there at the end that I would like use my ancient magic and it refilled really fast, and like once that was happening, difficult opponents became a lot easier. Like trolls, for example. I don't necessarily think that trolls were like super hard, but they definitely weren't easy by any means. And by the time that I'd gotten all these upgrades for my ancient magic, I was taking out trolls a whole lot faster than I had been before. Let's see, price. So this game, I want to say, did I buy it at $60 or at $70? Somewhere around there, which I think is honestly ridiculous. It's a really good game. Don't get me wrong. But I think spending that much money on a game, no matter what kind of game it is honestly ridiculous. Especially for these games that they expect you to have like a really good PC in order for the game to run well. So you already have to have this like expensive computer on top of buying now a really expensive game. Like, I think that is just BS. I would recommend for it to go on sale just because it is so expensive. I don't know if it is still on sale, but I saw a couple of days ago that it was on sale. I think for like the Christmas time. Sorry, I hit my mic stand. If it goes on sale, I highly, highly, highly recommend that you get it. I think it is a lot of fun. Again, it is a very long game. What does Steam say? I did unfortunately leave it sitting today I left it sitting open for a while today because I walked away from it thinking I'd come back to it, you know, within 30 minutes, and then 3 hours later. That actually happened a lot. So looking at like game time, run time, I, according to Steam, have had this game open, or I've played this game for 70 hours, which again I know is not accurate because there have been times where I've left it open. So I'd probably say closer to like, I've played like maybe closer to 62, 63 hours. But then I've also spent quite a bit of time world exploring. So like doing the main mission and like the like character storyline quests, like with Natty, Poppy, Sebastian. Ooh, I still don't know how long I'd say the game is. Maybe a solid 50 hours? I don't really know. It is a long game. It's not something you're gonna just, play through overnight. There's a lot to it. This game has a lot to it. You have your room of requirement you can spend time on. You have side missions. You have the main mission. You have all of the like little things you need to find, like the demiguise statues or the field guide pages. There's all the treasure vaults, animal dens if you're looking to build, like, make your vivariums, like have a bunch of animals in those. Resource collecting. Like, there's a whole bunch of stuff to do in this game. It is very easy to drop a lot of time into this game. So, bugs. Like the main I'm gonna end up going all over this again for my tier video. Now that I'm thinking about it though, is this gonna be done by the end of the year? No. This part is coming out right at the beginning of the year. Okay, well, unless I've done something, I might end up doing something to fix that. I don't know. I'm currently actually recording this on Christmas, so anyways, bugs. Again, like, the biggest bug I had was the water. I don't know what kept happening, but the water would suddenly go black. And I had to, like, go through a loading screen and then it'd be fixed. But I don't really know what would trigger the water to turn just, like, flat black. Like, I don't know if it was, like, Georgia moving too much or I don't know. I have no idea. That's the biggest bug I can think of. I'm sure there were little things here and there, but nothing that's really coming to mind. I think that's it though. So if I were to rank this game out of 10 stars, I'd probably give it like an 8.5 out of 10. Really wishing there was a romance option. Even for how much I wanted to smack the crap out of Sebastian there at the end. I didn't see him at all during that ceremony though. I saw Ominous once and he wasn't looking too great. I didn't see Sebastian at all, which makes me a little nervous. I don't, like, he wasn't supposed to be turned into Azkaban, so I don't know where he was. Yeah, I'm wishing there was a romance feature. I do wish there was a bit more replayability, that there was a bit more variety between, like, different houses more than just a couple quests. I do wish there was more of, like it's really nice to be able to spend the entire, like, night and, like, 3 days in a row just out in the world, not having to worry about eating or sleeping or attending class. But at the same time, sometimes that can really add to a game. Like, you're playing as a Hogwarts student. You are going to school at, like, this amazing school for witchcraft and wizardry. And I went to, like, 5 classes. Like, I didn't do anything. I had, like, assignments for, like, each professor. And then I was done. And, like, never went to class again. And I was just kind of like, what the heck? I want to actually attend class. I want to actually do things in the school that pertain to being a student. And I was, like, never in my dorm room. I never had to worry about making sure I was back to the castle by a certain time. I compared it at one point to Stardew Valley, that, like, you have, like, the entire day to basically do whatever you want with. But you have to make it back to your farm by a certain time, and you have to be in bed by a certain time, otherwise you're out of energy the next day, like, it's lowered, or you pass out somewhere, then you have to pay a price. Like, I could see that being very annoying, but I also think that it would kind of help make it feel almost maybe a little more realistic. I don't know if that's what I'm looking for, but I felt like we were missing a lot by just being able to go off and do whatever. But then again, it was actually really nice the amount of times that, like, astronomy tables or demiguise statues or things that you had to do during a certain time of day, that you could just go to the map, press down on a joystick, and it would switch to the opposite time of day than whatever it was. That was actually really helpful, because knowing me, I would have been like, oh, I need to come back when it's dark for that, and I would have forgotten, because that's what I do. But it was, I don't know, like, for the most part, I was really happy with this game. I really liked this game. I highly recommend this game. I think it was really well done. I know that there's, like, a rumor going around that there will be a second game. Now, I have no idea what the second game will be. What it'll be about. If it will be continuing our character. If it's going to be set further down the line. Maybe further back. I have no idea. I just know that it's kind of gone around, that there's a possibility it'll be happening. Oh, there were babies. There's a lot of babies. yeah, I don't really know what else to say. Again, I'll be going back over all of this more than likely in my tier list video, so if you want to check that out, feel free to do so. But I think that is everything for today. So thank you guys so much for watching. Don't forget to comment, like, and subscribe. My Sims channel and my Twitter are both linked down in the description below. If you'd like to check either of those things out, I would greatly appreciate it. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you all in my next video. Bye, guys.